What's up, everybody, and welcome to Financially Fit Quick Tip, the series where we present different money tricks. Today, I'll be giving you the details on what is a secured credit card versus an unsecured credit card. A secured credit card is a card where you load your own money and pay back purchases you made on it as a way to build your own credit. It kind of works similar to a debit card for the fact that you load your own money on it, but that's where the similarities end. Mostly because the money that you deposit is held separately from the purchases you make on the card. For example, when you open a secured credit card with a deposit of $500, this amount is held by the credit card issuer as collateral. This sets your credit limit, but it is not used for direct purchases. If you then charge $30 for a purchase, this $30 is what you're borrowing from the credit card issuer, not from your $500. Your available credit after this purchase will be $470, which is your $500 minus $30. That's because you're borrowing the money from the credit card issuer, but your limit that you set for yourself was $500 from the amount of money you deposited. In this scenario, you're not only paying $530, rather you have $500 held as a deposit, which you get back when you close the account in good standing, and a separate $30 that you need to pay back for your purchases. So, while it may feel like you're paying $530 in reality, the $500 is refundable because it is a security deposit, and the $30 is your actual spending that needs to be repaid. The key point is your deposit stays untouched as long as you make your credit card payments on time and do not default on your account. An unsecured credit card is basically your standard credit card, where the bank approves you for a particular credit card limit based on your credit score. Just remember that you shouldn't max out your credit card, and if you do, pay it off before your statement due date. Now, don't get this confused with your payment due date. This is the amount of money you need to pay if you leave a balance on your credit card in the previous month. Also, remember to keep an eye out for your credit utilization rate. This is the measure of how much money you are spending based on your credit limit. The goal is to keep your spending at 30% or less in order to keep your credit score from being negatively impacted. The best way to calculate this is by adding the balances of all your credit cards and dividing that by the total credit card limits. Then you will take that number and multiply that by 100. And remember, no matter which card you use, there will always be interest for late payments. So make sure you pay your bills on time. That way you will not be charged extra for purchases that you only paid a certain amount for. Well, that's all for today's Financially Fit Quick Tip. And just remember that it's always great to be financially literate. Have a nice one.